today. God, we thank you for the opportunity to be here and to be able to come out and watch these kids show the goats. And God, we ask you, these young men and young ladies, as they come out, give them the confidence, Lord, and calmness, Lord, for the time that they're out here. God, that they take the time to train these animals and to do the things with them. And Lord, this is their time to shine. God, we ask you to help them to do that. Lord, we just thank you for all you do for us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, John. And we're going to pass the mic right down here. We've got our fair royalty here with us. We'll be passing out to the awards and stuff. I'll have them introduce themselves. We'll start with the Queen.
Hello everyone, my name is Alessandra Reed. I'm your Miss Congeniality and your third runner-up to the Mason County Fair Queen.
Hello everyone, I'm Lillian Bowles, your first runner-up to the Mason County Fair Queen. Hello everyone, my name is Olivia Stanley and I'm the second runner-up to the Mason County Fair Queen.
Hi, my name is Curtis Jones. I'm the medalist Mason County 2024.
Hello everybody, I'm Shaylin Lyons and I am your 2024 Young Miss 4-H. Hello everyone, my name is Malia Bechtel and I'm your 2024 Miss 4-H.
Okay, another item of business here this morning. Get started. Our judge biography. We want to welcome our judge today, Mr. Tyler Marker. He's going to be here with us the rest of the week. He's going to be doing all of our livestock judging. Tyler graduated from Purdue University, majoring in ag economics and agribusiness management. During his time at Purdue, Tyler placed top overall individual and top overall regions individual in the judging team at the Fort Worth Talent Contest. Tyler is the fourth generation and partner at Diamond View Farm in Albion, Indiana, where they raise, sell, and show cattle at the local state jackpot and national level, winning due to grand champions and top award of the year, including grand champion Marcus Steer at the 2023 Indiana State Fair. Tyler is an active member, committee member for the NCPDBS show, the largest dairy beef show in the Midwest, hosted in Noble County, Indiana. And he's also had the pleasure to judge a variety of livestock species and judging competitions at the local, state, and national level. Let's give Tyler a big round of applause. Thank you for being here today. Okay, our first up today, our first class, we had a couple that did not make weight for the sale. They're going to go ahead and judge them for ribbons here today. It's Liam Bush and Owen Bush. This is our first class of the day. Next class up will be we're looking for Jacob Bush, Hayden Davis, Isabella Gillespie, Courtney Henry, Nicole Oldacre, Christopher Oshel, Kylie Oshel, Micaiah Oshel, Haley Parsons, Adriana Reed, Cody Sparks, Haley Ward, Adam Gerkel, and Alexandra Gerkel. The next class up, please be making your way to the gate, please. Okay. Class up for now. The class up today, this morning, first up in the main classes are Jacob Bush, Hayden Davis, Isabella Gillespie, Courtney Henry, Nicole Oldacre, Christopher Oshel, Kylie Oshel, Michaela Oshel, Paisley Parsons, Adriana Reed, Cody Sparks, Haley Ward, Adam Zirkle, and Alexander Zirkle. We have a total of 14 in this class grade. Okay, Judge Marker, this is your class. Okay, you're here this morning, and this is your new to the GOAT show. Once the way this is going to go today, the judge is going to go through and award white, red, and blue ribbons from each class. That'll be the first order item of business. You'll go through and award the ribbons, white, blue, and red, white, red, and blue. And then once we get through all the classes, all the whites will be brought back and placed in cell order. And all the reds will be brought back, placed in cell order. And all the blues down to the top 6. And once we get down to the top 6 of the blues, they will be left in the ring and we'll be picking the grand reserve champion out of that group. So just bear with us. It's probably going to take a little bit of time, but we'll get through here just as quick as possible. Our sponsors for today for our grand and reserve champion banners, sponsors are McKenzie Jones Realtor with the Angie Zimmerman Group, LLC. They are sponsoring both grand and reserve champion banners today. The grand champion will receive a belt buckle donated by the Feed Stop, Mr. Brian Monroe, and United Producers Representative Joe Arrington. Also want to thank Twin Rivers Hardwood for donating the mulch for this year's show ring. Got new mulch in the ring, and EKS, Lee Martin Sand and Gravel, they all been here up to the end, and we were spread out. We want to thank them for all their efforts and continued support each and every year. Also down the far end of the show ring, we have the Mason County Fair banner where pictures being taken, the winners and so forth. I want to thank Rocky and Susan Sturgeon. They donated the photo backdrop. So let's give all these rounds of applause for the support, and we thank you so much. Okay, next class up, class 2, be making your way to the show ring, please. Be at the gate ready, and we're looking for Shelby Bryant, Braden Collins, Aubrey Dean, Xander Forbes, Kelsey Henry, Tyron Oshel, Chloe Patrick, Brody Prophet, Larissa Thomas, and Patience Weasley. Class 2, be making your way to the gate, please. Another big thank you to Sam Iver, just walked out of one of our county commissioners. Well, now Sam paid for all the stall fees. All stall fees were paid for Sam and Iver this year for all of her facilities. Thank you, Sam.
I'm gonna try to get them printed in between sessions. I felt terrible last night. Like, I mean, being here, I lived here for 12 hours yesterday, so I went home and I didn't want pictures. So I'm trying to get caught up with pictures from yesterday right now, and then the ones I gotta get, I write all their names down and everything, so I just gotta go through, get a picture, and they take 20 minutes to print. So if I don't get them in between sessions, I'll at least get them going into tomorrow.
All right, well, I'm going to do something a little unorthodox here as we're getting into our first class. And just because county fair for me is an area to learn and to continue to bolster these kids in their education and how they grow and present these animals. Because as a showman, your job is ultimately to present that animal in the best way possible. So, as I have walked and seen this class, I just want to get out some pointers of how we might want to best present these animals. And if we're going to brace them, which I certainly prefer that you do, I want to go ahead and tweak that bracing just a little bit. So, if you're going to be here, I'm just using this young lady's demonstration, not completely random out of the crowd. I would like you, instead of being here, you look like you're on top of your goat ready to tag a tackle at a football game. That's not where we're at. We want to be L, our feet make an L. The goat's front foot is right against that foot, correct? And my knee, because I'm tall, it's my knee. My knee, your thigh, always has contact with that chest at all times. And if you need to, if you're tall, as I know some of you are, I sympathize with you on a goat, you're going to put your weight back here, and then this, if you really want to be here, clean, neat, tidy, that also creates good lines for you as a showman, and it doesn't distract from your animal. So I'm going to challenge each and every one of you out here and those coming in the ring to probably race your goats. We're here, okay? And if I come around the front of your goat, so I'm going to use you again as an example. As I'm walking around your goat, if I pass this shoulder angle right here, you correct, spin around. If I move past that nose, spin around again, correct, so that I can evaluate the chest of your goat. Okay, thank you. Let's give her a round of applause for being a good demonstrator out there.
Okay, thank you, first class. Second class up now here at the gate. Second class, you may enter the show ring. Shelby Bryan, Braden Collins, Aubrey Dean, Xander Forbes, Kelsey Henry, Kyron Oshel, Chloe Patrick, Brody Prophet, Marissa Thomas, and Patience Sweetie. Should be a total of 10 here, Greg. Okay, looks like they're all here, Judge. This is your class.
Okay, we're having problem speakers in the goat barn. They're saying, Benny, Matt's here to the show ring. Give him a thumbs up if he can hear us okay up there. Speaker check in the goat barn, Benny. Okay, Benny, how's that? We're going to turn it up a little more. Okay, up next, Class 3. Class 3, Braxton Call, Kayla Henry, Jaden Patrick, Casey Tennant, and Delaney Ward. You're up next. You may enter the show ring. Braxton Call, Kayla Henry, Jaden Patrick, and Casey Tennant, and Delaney Ward. Okay, Greg, we have a total of 5 in this class. They're all here, Judge. This is your class. Okay, in the ring now is our 75-pound weight class. Up next will be our 80-pound weight class, Class 4. Be looking for Trey Arbogast, Sophie Bryan, Maya Buckle, Grady Call, Easton Courts, Hunter Hall, Eli Hickman, Noah Miller, Emma Ripple, Jackson Roach, Trace Tennant, and John Thompson. Class 4, you're up next. Be making your way to the gate, please. Okay, thank you, Class 3. Up next, Class 4. Class 4, we may enter the ring at this time. We're looking for Trey Arbogast, Sophie Bryan, Maya Buckle, Grady Call, Easton Courts, Hunter Hall, Eli Hickman, Noah Miller, Emma Ripple, Jackson Roach, Trace Tennant, and John Thompson. This is Class 4, your 80 pounders. Judge Barker, this is your class. Up next, Class 5, up at the Goat Barn. Class 5, be making your way to the ring, please. We're looking for Kenzie Arbogast, Michaela Hickman, William Hickman, Ava Kirkpatrick, Wyatt Oldacre, Gunnar Roach, Riley Springston, and Brooklyn Thomas. Class 5, be making your way to the gate. Okay, up next, should be at the gate ready to come in. Class number 5, we're looking for Kenzie Arbogast, Michaela Hickman, William Hickman, Ava Kirkpatrick, Wyatt Oldacre, Gunnar Roach, Riley Springston, and Brooklyn Thomas. This is class 5, your 85 pounders. Be entering the ring now. We have a total of 8, Greg. Okay, Judge, this is your class. Once again, I'm going to let our fairy royalty introduce yourselves one more time to you.
Hello everyone, my name is Alessandra Reed. I'm your Miss Congeniality and your 3rd runner-up to the Mason County Fair Queen.
Hello everyone, I'm Lillian Bowles, your 1st runner-up to the Mason County Fair Queen. Hi guys, my name is Olivia Stanley and I'm the 2nd runner-up to the Mason County Fair Queen.
Hi, my name is Curtis Jones. I'm the Little Mason County 2024.
Hello everybody, I'm Shaylin Lyons and I am your 2024 Young Miss 4-H.
Hello everyone, my name is Malia Bechtel and I am your 2024 Miss 4-H.
Okay, up next, Class 6. Class 6, be making your way to the gate, please. Class 6, the 90 pounders. We're looking for Ava Frank, Ashley Legg, Caden Scarberry, Abraham Schoonover, Daisy Schoonover, Colton Stanley, Alex Tinch, and Annabelle Woodall. Be making your way to the gate, please. Okay, thank you, Class 5. Up next, Class 6. Class 6, you may enter the ring as soon as these are exit. We're looking for Ava Frank, Ashley Legg, Caden Scarberry, Abraham Schoonover, Daisy Schoonover, Colton Stanley, Alex Tinch, and Annabelle Woodall. These goats all weighed in at 90 pounds. Up next will be our 95-pound weight class. We'll be looking for Kelly Arbogast, Jackson Click, Kevin Wyfields, Emma Ingalls, and Eve Smith. If you just arrived here a few minutes ago or so, just sitting over so you know what's going on here in the ring. The judge is sorting these goats out. Each class, white, red, and blue ribbons. White, red, and blue ribbons in each class. Once we go through each class, he'll be bringing all the whites back, placing those in cell order. Then he'll follow with the reds, place those in cell order also, and then he'll bring all the blues back. Those will be placed in the cells order down to the final 6. Once he gets down to the final 6 of the blues, he will be picking us a grand reserve 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th champions. So just a heads up on what's going on here in the ring. If you just come in and don't understand it, just a little explanation so you know what's going on. Okay, thank you class. Next class up, 95-pound weight class. We need Kinley Arbogast, Jackson Click, Kevin Y. Fields, Emma Ingalls, and Eve Smith. We have a total of 5 in this class. Judge Parker, this is your class. Okay, next class up, be making your way to the gate. Chloe DeWeese, Tyler Green, Kylie Layton, and Eli Smith. Be making your way to the gate, please. Okay, we have one more royalty to the fair this year. She just showed up, and she's going to introduce herself to you.
My name is Virginia Patterson. I'm the Little Miss Mason County.
Okay, our 100-pound weight class, you may enter the ring. If you're here at the gate, Chloe DeWeese, Tyler Green, Kylie Layton, and Eli Smith. We have a total of 4, Greg, in this class. This is your 100-pound weight class. Just quick heads up, the Fair Board this year, they decided to go, they're going to be building a memory wall. Memory wall here somewhere on the fairgrounds. They haven't decided on the exact construction site yet. But if you're here today and they're going to be building it out of bricks, if you're here today, there's someone past, present, future that's already passed and you would like a brick in honor of their name, they're taking up donations back here behind the bleachers toward the steer barn. Megan Patterson's back here sitting, and if you would like a brick in memory of someone's name, they are $100 a brick. And like I said, it'll be constructed somewhere on the fair site, and each and every year you can come to see that special person's name that you bought that brick in memory of. So see Megan over behind the bleachers if you'd be interested in that. Okay, Class 9, need to get the game. Class 9, 110, 105, 110 pounders. We're looking for Riley Ingalls, Natalie Layton, and James Martin II. This will be our last class, and then we will start bringing the whites back in for cell placement. Here, next class up. Actually, Class 9 will be Class 10, our last class of the day. Be looking for Riley Ingalls, Natalie Layton, and James Martin II. We have a total of 3 in this class. They range from 105 to 110 as the heaviest. Okay, judges, this is the class. Okay, at this time we're asking all white ribbon market goats, all white ribbon market goats, make your way to the gate, please. All white ribbon market goats. Okay, at this time, all white ribbon market goats, make your way in the ring, please. We should have a panel of 20, Greg. 20 head. Okay, judges, saw your white ribbon. Okay, we're good. Just sorting through here. I want to again go over our sponsors one more time for today's show. Our Grand and Reserve Champion banners are both sponsored by Mackenzie Jones, Realtor. She's with the Angie Zimmerman Realty Group. The Grand Champion will receive a belt buckle donated by the Feed Stop and in unison with the United Producers, Brian Unruh, owner of Feed Stop, and Joe Arrington, representing producers of the United Producers Market. Also like to thank Twin Rivers Hardwood for donating the mulch for the show ring for this year, and ET&S Lee Tart Sand and Gravel for hauling it in, horse trucking it in. And also a big thank you to Rocky and Susan Sturgeon for the banner, the backdrop down the end of the show ring for the pictures, the backdrop of the pictures. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. Also, don't forget Megan Patterson back here behind the bleachers next to the steer barn, selling bricks for $100 a brick for the memory wall that's going to be constructed here on the fairgrounds here in the future. They are $100 a brick. You can buy one in the memory of a loved one, a friend, family, parent, relative, whatever. Just see her back there and buy a brick. Have their name put on it, their memory, and it'll be constructed on the wall here in the near future. Okay, red ribbon winners up in the goat barn. Red ribbon winners, be making your way to the ring. Red ribbon winners, be making your way to the ring.
Well, let's congratulate our exhibitors out here in your white division. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. You know, as we sort through these goats out here and just where they fall from not only a structural perspective, but also a market perspective. Some of them obviously more mature than others as we increased into our weight divisions out here. But for me, I'm going to go ahead and have them lined up with a young man in the red plaid to lead us off, and I'll talk your top 5 and where he sorts himself up to the top for me. And in terms of his overall muscle and body mass, he has the advantage out here. He's the most powerful individual in this class. And you get your hands on him, he handles real well, wide at the point of that blade, and he carries that width very evenly across that loin and through that hip. As he strides away from me, he's nice and square out of that hock, and he finds that front hoof print really nice and true. If I could clean him up a little bit, the reason why he finds himself in this division is just from a structural balance perspective. I want to harden him up over that top line, right out of that shoulder there. Just give him a little bit more organization in that skeletal design to collect up a little bit neater. That might have seen him into our next division, but very powerful goat to go ahead and lead us off. Young man coming out here in second, the dark blue plaid here, does a really nice job. I think he presents himself really elevated into that front 130. He is harder down his top line than our class winner out here. But from a profile perspective, he's deeper into that center body. And out of that turn, I really appreciate the stifling turn that he has out of that hip. And as he strides away from me, he collects himself up really nicely. So it's from a structural integrity standpoint that's where he sees himself into that second place slot. Next here we have our black cape female out here to come in third. I just really appreciate her from the profile perspective. She's nice and clean and smooth blending from that neck into that shoulder and out of that loin. She's got a good amount of hard depth and through that centered body cavity, a lot of dimension there as well. Maybe not quite as expressive in that rear quarter as some of the other goats ahead of her. I might want to hollow out a little bit more into that hind quarter, but from a balance perspective, that's where she finds herself into that third place slot. Young lady here in fourth, I think is the most interesting individual, the most unique individual of the group. From a power and expressiveness standpoint, I think he stands out really well in this group. He's really bold into that chest, and he carries that width pretty nicely all the way up to the top point of his blade. But for where he wants to fall apart on me a bit is out of that 13th rib. He just wants to tighten up there. He wants to be a little bit tighter into that sternum, so he's starting to roach that back over there, and he slopes out of that rump. So there's some structural pieces on him that I want to reorganize and tighten him up a bit, and I think that seemed a little more competitive in this group, but it is some of those structural pieces that find him into that fourth place slot. And then the young lady rounding out our top 5, certainly a taller, more framey individual there, so from a market perspective, an input perspective, it's going to take a little bit more feed, a little bit more time, a little bit more cost to get him up to that ideal market weight for his frame. But where she's got him dialed in at this point is really, really good. He's got a good amount of width in that chest floor. He's open into that full rib. He's got a good amount of width over that blade. I just want to see him more expressive, a little bit further along. If we're going to have a taller framed individual, let's really push the feed to him. Let's really get the muscle on him so that he can be competitive, even at a taller frame as opposed to some of these scouter-made individuals ahead of him. Very nice job on all of you into this division. Let's give him another well-deserved round of applause.
Okay, thank you, white ribbon participants. Again, these exhibitors, I tell you what, coming from a happy family that raises show goats and raises show cattle, there's a lot of time these kids spend in the barn, up early in the morning and late at night feeding, training, especially the love. They have a lot of love for these animals, and the time they spend with them, and when it comes sale time, sometimes it's hard to let them go. But we appreciate each and every one of them, their families, the fathers, mothers, grandparents, all that's in the barns with them day in, day out. Spending a lot of money to get them show worthy and feed them and groom them, and they just do such a good job. I mean, even though they're white, red, or blue ribbons, it doesn't matter. It's still special animals for these kids. Again, give them one more big round of applause. I mean, a big, big round. Okay, at this time, we're going to ask all red ribbons. Red ribbons. Okay, we have a total of 26 red ribbons. Again, if you're here, just come in. The judge is placing these animals in sale order, depending on white, red, and blue ribbon. The whites will be placed for sale order for the sale on Friday. He's going to go through the reds now. And then we'll bring all the blues back and leave 6 in the ring, and then we'll pick your grand and reserve champion out of those 6. Okay, we're still looking for one red ribbon participant, We have 25 in the ring. They're saying we need one more. If you're in the goat barn and you've received a red ribbon, you need to enter the show ring immediately. Thank you.
Hey, Andy, can you put this back on like the shutter? It messed up.
What?
Can you put it back on like the shutter where it went?
Still waiting on one, Judge.
Hey, tell Grayson to come over here real quick too.
Huh?
Tell Grayson to come over here real quick.
Okay, Judge Marker, we just got the other end of the ring. This is your red ribbon class.
Okay.
Think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, I might have to play around with it a little bit for a minute though.
It's not hard. Okay. That turns it on, and then just to flip it back and forth, just 3 clicks. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
And then that's the zoom
turns it.
thing.
The zoom is right here. That's
Okay.
it. That's the basic 3. I mean,
Sweet.
Everything else is already preset. I mean, that's it. That just flips it. 2, 3.
Okay.
That's it. So, off and out, and then the mic is just an on button right there. Okay.
This little switch?
Yeah. And it's-
Okay.
Okay, blue ribbons in the goat barn. You're next up. Blue Ribbons, you are next up. Be getting prepared. Get your goats ready to get in the ring. Also, we want to thank Point Pleasant Live. Point Pleasant Live on the internet. They're here today broadcasting this show. For all those that are home confined and work and couldn't be here today, hopefully they got it pulled up or watching this great show today. This is a real good show, and we're just glad that Point Pleasant Live is here doing that for us. And just to help, it really helps out in the county and the community know that they're always available and they do all they can do to get this broadcast out so that each and everyone can see not only the fair but the sports at the high schools and stuff throughout the year, and we appreciate it so much. Thank you. Okay, at this time, I'll ask all blue ribbons, make your way to the gate, please. All blue ribbons, make your way to the gate. All right, let's give these exhibitors a round of applause as they exit the show ring. Job well done. Job well done.
let's congratulate our red ribbon exhibitors out here, those not just in the ring, but those that had the pleasure of coming before these. As they've said on the mic, it is a great amount of work and time and effort and sacrifice that goes into every single one of these animals. And, you know, my family's been showing for about 60 years. We've had at least one showman for the last 60 years, if not multiple in our family. And so, you know, a mantra we've always had is hung up in a big old banner in our cattle barn, and it's you never lose, you learn. And we follow by that every single day. So not a single one of you have lost. You've just learned. And so that's exactly the mentality that we have. We've never lost a day in our life, but we've learned a lot. And so that's how that mentality really helps you continue to grow and get up the notch. Keep going up and up and up and up. Never give up. And I think you've all done a very nice job. I'm going to go ahead and talk our top 5 and where they sorted themselves into my mind. And young man to lead us off here in our red ribbon division. Just a really well-cleaned, well-presented individual there from a structural standpoint. That's where he's getting the nod today. Is he the most expressive? Is he the boldest out here? No, he's not. But from a skeletal design, that is where he is the most correct. Elevated in that front 1/3, hardest down his top line, most correct out of that set in his hip. When he strides out, he's very true and square from that hip down to that hop. And as you study his chest floor, he keeps that width evenly and cleanly all the way through that center barrel and into that chest floor down to that front arm. Really appreciate the arm on that guy. Very elevated into his front 1/3. A very well-balanced individual nose to tail to take the class. Young man coming out here second. I really appreciate the expressiveness, the boldness that this guy brings to the table. He's powerful in his chest floor. He's wide at the point of that blade. If I could clean him up a bit, I'd harden him up down that top line, lower him in that loin, get him a little leveler out there. And then as you study him from the hind quarter, he wants to bring in just a little bit into that hop. He tapers down just a little bit. I want to see him hang a little square from that hip down to that hop. But man, is he one powerful individual. Get your hands on him. He handles really well in addition to that. And that's where he finds himself into that second place slot. A very nice weather for that young man. Young lady coming out here in third, I think is a good combination go compared to the others out here. In terms of his style, his elevation, his boldness of shoulder, is he as wide at his chest floor and his forearm as some of the other goats ahead of him? No, he's not. I do want to see him widen up out of that chest floor, hang those arms a little bit wider. And then as you study him from the profile, really nice long-bodied individual, long loin type of weather. Just maybe not as hard down that top line. And as you handle him, he handles a little softer out of that hind quarter as opposed to some of those ahead of him. But from a balanced nose to tail perspective, he does a really nice job. I really like the angle and set to that hop as well that he brings, and he's consistently brought that every time he's out here. Really appreciate the angle of that rear leg. Young man coming out here in fourth, arguably the most powerful and expressive individual of the group. And so I commend him for that. It's that muscle, that power, that product that he brings, but he handles really soft. Pretty loose in his skin, pretty soft made, and I'd like to firm him up. If he's going to have that kind of mass, I want it to be muscle. I want it to be product. I don't want it to be fat. And so I want to trim him up a little bit, harden him up over that top line. That's where he gives a little bit into that skeletal correctness. I want to harden him up right out of that shoulder point of his blade down to that top line, but he hangs himself square out of his hips, square out of that hop. He finds that front hook pretty nicely. Occasionally, as he would get around the ring, he wanted to swing that one right rear leg out a bit outside of his skeletal design. So again, just some of those points. I want to clean him up, reorganize him a bit, and I think that's even more competitive. And then the young lady rounding out our top 5. They're very similar in terms of their boldness and the power that they bring, the product that they have. So I knew I needed to keep them together. Just where I wanted to have them was kind of where that needed to be sorted in my mind. Very, again, another bold-chested, bold-shouldered, but softer-made individual. Handles pretty softly. I want to firm him up, give him more into that hind quarter. He hollows out a little bit more out of that hind quarter than the goat ahead of him there. And that's where he finds himself into that 5th place slot. Well done, all of you. Congratulations on a job well done.
All right, give them all a round of applause. Thank you, Red Ribbon participants. Okay, as soon as they exit the show ring, we're going to get our blues back in all over blue ribbon exhibitors. Blue ribbon exhibitors, be at the gate ready to enter the show ring, please. We have a total of 23 blue ribbons. Our judge will cut these blues down to the top six. The top six will remain in the ring, and then from there he'll pick our grand and reserve champion today. Hey, Judge Marker, this is your blue ribbon class. Just one more quick announcement while the judge is making his cut. We want to hit our banner sponsors and sponsors today. Our Grand and Reserve Champion banners are sponsored by Mackenzie Jones Realtor with the Angie Zimmerman Group. The Grand Champion also will receive a belt buckle here today, donated by the Feed Stop, Mr. Brian Unroe, and United Producers, represented by Joe Arrington. Also, once again, thank Twin Rivers Hardwood for the launch, donated for the show ring this year, and ETNS and Lee Park Sand and Gravel for trucking that in here for us. Also, for the banner at the end of the show ring, Rocky and Susan Sturgeon, we thank them for donating that backdrop. Thank you all. And we're down to the final 10. And we're down to our final 6. Give a big round of applause to those Blue Ribbon exhibitors. They did a great job with that. Okay, congratulations to Mr. Gunnar Roach here in front of the podium, number 267. He is our Rookie of the Year. Congratulations, Gunnar.
Well, please join me in congratulating all of your exhibitors in your Blue Ribbon division. And your top 5. You know, I really love this project and have had the privilege to sort a lot of goat shows for both the Indiana Boar Goat Association as well as the American Boar Goat Association. And I've worked really closely with a lot of high quality farms up by our area that also have breeding relations out of Texas. And we just have a lot of fun fitting these animals. Had the privilege to help fit the grand champion at the Indiana State Fair just on Sunday. And it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy this project a lot. It's one that's really grown in its identity in the last 10 years. You know, 10, 12 years ago, these weren't even shown in a lot of county fairs, let alone state fairs. And so now we've really seen them come up into their own identity, their own unique niche into this market, certainly with this beef shortages that we're having out west, and continue to really put things back for the beef industry. That really allows this industry to have a niche and to have an opening there, or to take in some more of that capital. That being said, I think all of these have done a really nice job, including those that were in our Blue Ribbon lineup, about being more in line with that ideal of what I like to see in our goats. You know, that stout-made, big rib, big-footed, elevated front 1/3 with a great amount of product, balance of skeletal design, and then you get your hands on them and they handle firmly. And that's what I really like to see. Muscle on them, not so much fat. We just want to see them really have that product and marketability. I think there's one out here that really sets themselves apart. They did in their original class. They're doing it out here right now. I'm actually going to start with your grand and work to your 5th overall. I think that's a little more fun. So I'll go out here and get you your grand, and then I'll get the rest of your top 5. Let's give another well-deserved round of applause.
Okay, we want a big congratulations to Miss Casey Tennant. Casey Tennant is our running champion Market Goat Showman today. Reserve champion, Mr. Noah Miller. Mr. Noah Miller, reserve. Our born and raised here in Mason County Market Goat goes to Miss Ava Frank. Ava Frank.